Hello, welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. If you've never heard of the Akashic Records before, you can think of them kind of like spiritual Google. They're this mysterious, magical modality where you can ask questions and receive insight from an elevated perspective. And if you want to know more about them, a good place to start is my website, minaruchi.com. And there I have 2 videos that explain from my perspective what the records are and what an Akashic record reading is. So that's always a sweet place to begin dipping your toes into Akashic goodness, as I call it. But for now, give yourself permission to just arrive here. Indulge in a deep exhale. If it's safe, and only if it's safe, close your eyes if that feels good to you. And really let yourself be here completely, as fully as you can be. So the invitation, the playful perspective from the records this week is it is okay to be in the non-problemness of the now. And we'll just go ahead and just let that word be a new word for today. We're making up a new word, non-problemness. And it's interesting to use that word. So I'll repeat that again. It is okay to be in the non-problemness of the now. And yeah, I invite you to just kind of like sit with that one and see where that one lands. This is such a simple invitation and reminder that if you let yourself come very deeply into the present, it becomes almost like a challenging game to identify what problem is right here, right now. Like in this nanosecond of your personal experience. Of course, the chaos of the world will always be there to some degree, I'm sure. But just right here, they're talking about your own personal experience. When you're really, really right here, as close to right now as you can be, it's almost like you're sitting here now looking around, and it becomes a little bit more difficult to spot the problems as they are relating to you in this exact second. And that could be, maybe that this doesn't apply to you, and that's okay. But if it does, if you're sitting still watching something, that's a moment where you can play with the non-problemness of the now. And they're saying it's okay to be in that state. It's okay to be in the non-problemness of the now. And the way that I'm like, that I can relate to it is it's almost like it's safe to just unhook from problem solving and putting out fires and dealing with everything going on just for right now. And this has kind of been the theme for the last few weeks. So they're just kind of like offering us this similar perspective in different words. So see if this phrasing lands with you more deeply. But it's like, it's okay to just set it down for a moment and to be here, almost like rest in the present moment when you are able to. And I know that that can be a luxury. We don't always have time all day long to be deeply present, to almost like unhook, detach from the problems that are around us. So it is an indulgence, it is a luxury. For some, it is a privilege that they don't always have. But can you find a moment, a space in your day today to let yourself be in the now and to let yourself be in the non-problemness of the now? Because it can be hard when our mind is screaming about all of the things that we should and could be paying attention to, instead of sitting still and kind of relishing, reveling in the peace of this moment. But to take time to be in the non-problemness, to remember that right here, right now, in this second of your experience, you're safe and nothing bad is happening at this second to you. Physically, you are okay right now. To be in that space, to allow yourself to remember that, even for a moment, for a few seconds, to sit with that peace, to sit with the non-problemness, to come to the stillness and the, dare I say, reality that you are safe right now, to come back to that and then re-enter whatever it is you're doing with that little sparkle of peace, with that little anchor, that almost like, it feels kind of just like a little ball of centeredness. Can you re-approach, re-enter your world, the other reality where there are problems, right? The context that you're in, can you re-enter it with that little inkling of peace, stillness, calm, non-problemness, the levity that comes with that? Can you re-approach whatever you're doing with that sense and see how it goes? And it could be as simple as taking 5 seconds to just remember, right now, everything is okay enough for me to take a breath, close my eyes, and just be here. And nothing bad is happening to me for those 5 seconds as I do that. And then, re-enter the chaos if you want to, if it's necessary. We all have things we must do. So it's just like a simple, very brief, very accessible invitation of just letting yourself be in the non-problemness for just a moment, allowing that to happen, giving yourself deep permission to experience that at some point in your day today. Okay, I hope that made sense. Let me know what you think of this. Does that feel accessible to you? Or does it not? And yeah, let me know where you're at. Let me know what you think of the word non-problemness, because it's so funny to me. I really like it. And if you try it, if you try this moment, this brief moment of stillness, let me know how it goes. So basically, just share with me whatever you feel called to share, either in a comment or you can send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. I'm wishing you well. Until next time, namaste.